unfortunately, in this particular case, this demographic, they do judge you based on how you appear. And I know a lot of trainers really get into some ideological arguments over, do you have to look the part? Should your body be your business card? I think a lot of those social media posts that go into that stuff on either side, the people who are like, no, it absolutely is your business card, or no, it's not your business card. All that matters is what you know. They miss a lot of the important nuance. I'll come at it from two sides. The clients that I've had over the years, now there's self-selection bias here, have overwhelmingly said that one of the things that appealed to them was the fact that I was, muscular, lean, in shape. That's what they're telling me, okay? Again, self-selection bias. I know trainers who are not classically in the shape that, a lot of you, me, and our friends are, who do extremely well. And the knowledge absolutely is king. You have to know what you're doing. Because then, of course, people use the argument that, well, you get all these jack-ripped, juiced-up people who shouldn't be coaching people. It's actually true. Most of them shouldn't. Like, the fact that you have a certain physique doesn't guarantee. Mm-hmm. But people, absolutely, general population, will take this into account. The people who are, I was alluding to the powerlifters, the physique athletes, the experienced lifters, they may themselves think, I would never hire a trainer. But they do pick out the people that they think are the best in a facility that they would trust with their referrals, their family, their kids. And I've actually gotten a lot of referral business over the years from these type of people who sent me the people in their world. This is another thing that coaches miss. And I've worked with a few coaches and trainers who, if they didn't think that the person in front of them that they're interacting with would potentially lead to business for them, they ignore them. They're cold, they're unpleasant, they were aloof. This is a career killer. Warmth, eye contact, smile. Again, like, we can unintentionally seem a little bit intimidating, but at every turn, I try to invite eye contact, smile at people, acknowledge a kind word in these sort of gym spaces. Because, I'm in a lot of my coaching now is in my home basement gym. I still contract at a bigger facility, a medium-sized facility. It's going to get bigger soon when it moves. But I worked in a commercial gym for 6 years. Great experience. And I got a ton of floor walk-up business. Why? Because I would interact with people. And a lot of the people who never would have possibly become clients of mine became some of my closest friends. So there's also the potential isolation that if we work long hours and what have you, well, you actually find a lot of kindred spirits on a gym floor. And a lot of those friends of mine to this day, in fact, the majority of my friends here in Edmonton are people I met in the gym. And funny enough, some of those people who I never would have thought for a second, physique athletes, etc., actually have trained with me in pockets or become longtime clients over time. So never make assumptions about who may or may not train with you. Now, back to the point about the shape you're in. And this is the way I like to look at it. If you are a trainer who is struggling to be busy, okay? If you're struggling with your business. And if you are, again, people will argue to the death about, can you judge whether someone's fit based upon how they appear? I'm not interested in that argument. This is about what the average person thinks. You could be ideological and purist all you want. Let's deal in reality here and how people think. If you are not, let's say it, visibly in shape, and people may fight, I don't care that this offends you. Your attitude is actually part of the problem if you're offended by this sentiment. You're not realistic about this. If you're not visibly in shape and you're struggling in your business, one of the best things you can pour your time and effort and attention into is working on your own fitness journey. And so the people who, I know lots of coaches who are not the jack shredded coach, but they have a very cool transformation. Sometimes they've lost over 100 pounds. And if you put that journey, that evidence, you are extraordinarily relatable. You are extraordinarily accessible, unthreatening to the person who sees where they currently are in where you had been before or somewhere on your journey. So I think that's a really good thing to lean on in your, quote, content in your media,